MiG-29's inbound. Time for another turkey shoots. Another it. MiG-29 can engage that. We'll go for the second one back here. Ooh, some of those have AA. Hello guys, and welcome to episode 10 of my Closing the Trap campaign in WARNO, playing on the PACT side. Previously we had a couple of awesome battles against the French forces. We sacrificed quite a lot of our militia in order to get the job done, but it was a very fun fight. Today we're going to be continuing with more defense against the French as they're coming in with the first recon, and it looks like also the airmobile here. So we will want to reinforce with probably our territorials again, just because they fill an auxiliary slot and this one has 8 action points left, so we'll use those. And we'll also just bring in either the airborne troops or this unit on the front line here, which is just Streltsy and some T-55s. I think honestly the airborne is still a good shout here because they're further away from the front, so if we get attacked at an odd angle, at least this one that's like dead in the middle here will be able to kind of help out wherever. We're just got to be a bit wary of what else they could bring. Like they could bring the hussars or just like one of these air units. The air units aren't too much of a problem. It's like RHC hussars. I'm just trying to remember the names of these as well. But I'm going to be bringing in the MiGs, the MiG-29s, as these will be able to chew up a lot of aircraft, or a lot of helicopters, I should say. And this is a very good map for us. Wow, okay. Brilliant. Let's go ahead and tactical battle and jump on in. They should pretty much full commit to this. So they did bring in the extra AMX-10s. Okay, and yeah, the airborne troops are hanging out. So I'm actually going to start with maybe like a couple or even a few MiG-29s. I think that's a good idea, just to see if we can shoot down those Pumas before they land. That would work out very nicely for us. We'll definitely get the leader in here early on. I might just... we'll run 3 leaders. I was thinking of having just one leader that sort of moves forwards into here, but we can just do that quickly. And then I need one on this right-hand side. I'll just try and sneak a UAZ into the back of here or something. Maybe keep behind the building. That'll do. Alright, so we do have a lot of troops available. I need to make sure that I have AA. I could use the Ushturka. I did have a request to use those. The problem with those is they are going to get popped very quickly by AMXs, so I'm more inclined to use man-pads. I think that's what we're going to do. We'll just bring in a couple of these, pop them out. We'll definitely make sure to do a A2GM and a recoilless. We'll probably want to do A2GM recoilless back here as well. I have them available. We've got a bunch of recoilless there. Not many A2GMs. We can put a Conkers in there, and we'll put an A2GM maybe down here. So in this area, we're just going to want to spam our airborne troops that come in on the ground, and we'll just make sure that those kind of hold the line where the roads come up. So there's a road here and there's a road that comes down this way, so I want to try and get to probably there and maybe over here as well. So we'll do like 1 2 3 4 there and 1 2 3 4 there, and hopefully we can get there before the enemy. And we can also bring up these Iglas, which will be very helpful for shooting down any helicopters that get nearby. So let's put one there. We'll put one like up on this hill, and we can also put them on the edge of this hill as well. Be pretty handy. It may be prudent to use a infantry leader. I could just bring an infantry leader with me on both sides actually, just to kind of buff the power of those units. Like giving them the extra veterancy is nice because it will push them to 3 vet, so they will take a lot less oppression. I could also look at trying to put some Vizardkari into this town. So let's try and do that, and I could probably put some by this road, so we'll do that as well. Perfect. Alright, we just want to pop around a couple of recon, just to make sure that we can see everything. We'll put one maybe in there. These can all just immediately unload. It's nice that we like instantly have all of our points available. The only thing that I'm a little worried about is that we might win too quickly, which would suck, because we want to be able to take advantage of this battle as much as possible and try and get as many kills as possible in the process. I'm going to send an extra for Visicati there. We've got plenty on the hill. I might need to have some that kind of spread across the middle here. Well, I don't want to bring in the ones with the helicopters because they're really expensive to bring in at the start. I guess we could just flood a bunch of militia into the middle. And we'll bring a couple of units with them. That's absolutely fine. We'll have a group of them like here, and a group of them just here. And those can kind of wander down just in case anything comes just straight up the hill. On this side, we'll probably just bring in more militia as we go, but I'm going to bring in one just to help hold the front line. Okay, off we go. And MiGs inbound. We'll just spread out, look for clues. See if we can find any helicopters being used at the start of the game. There's another bit. Oh, there's quite a lot. Nice. This will be an absolute turkey shoot. Got to be a bit careful with ammo, but should be pretty simple. That one's landing. See if we can take out that Puma. Okay, so once I know the lay of the land, we'll definitely consider Ishtoka. Let's see if we can take out that Super Puma there. I've also got to respect the pirates, actually. Okay, let's bring in another MiG-29. Okay, Visicati got killed here. Oh, I lost a couple of them actually. That's not good. Alright, that's a lot of units. I think that's all AMXs, yeah. So we've got to respect it. Gotta respect it. On this side, looks like they didn't come through the town at all, so apparently my Ace of Gems just tanking all of it, which is not ideal. See if we can get more boys across here to help out. Slam them in the mountains. We are losing ground on the right. That's not good at all. I really thought they would come through the town more, but they did not. It's okay, at least we're going to collapse on them on this side, so that's nice. Any that get damaged we'll definitely fall back with, and we'll get some supply on the way. Yeah, it's a bit of a dodgy situation for us, because those are going to push into that sector quite easily now. We'll just create a little sort of rally point where we can put all of the supply. We've killed most of the MX-10s there, that's good. And it looks like we'll take out the P4PC as well, so they won't be capping that. Good. Okay, the MiG-29 hit the Puma. Okay, never mind, we shot it down anyway. I'm just going to keep moving these up and around a little bit, because hopefully we can like draw them in that direction. I might also bring up a couple of recon over here just so we can continue to have eyes on this area, because we have lost a few troops over there. Right, these can head back. A lot of these need resupply. Let's get some more physicality into the hills, and then we can use those rocket helicopters to attack the units on the right side over here. I'll just give them unload position commands, and hopefully we can land in the openings there. It is kind of slanted, so maybe they can't land, but we will see. I should probably have these hanging around near the spawn actually, because yeah, they're going to be coming in, and we want to be able to spot them before they get close. Perfect. I'm going to kill as many of them as possible. Make sure we reload all of those. Not too worried about their strength, just need to make sure they got rockets. It looks like we did manage to land. And that's a professional landing on the side of the hill. It'd be really difficult. I'm almost struggling. I will let those head back to supply because they're getting low on rockets, and all of these ones can come back that direction. Lovely. I'll let the one leave, it's getting a bit low on health. Oh, they have a 20 mil there. Awkward. I don't think my MS-17s are going to get away with that. Okay, interesting. Let's send some troops over that direction. I lost a lot of the support units, unfortunately. I do have L-39 rocket plane that I could use. If you just bring that in to kill the Tarask, and then we can hit the AMX-10s afterwards. Could also just strafe it, but try and take out the Tarask. Do I have much in the way of supply? I guess we can use those to resupply those. I don't mind if they gap this, because it will slow down the game a bit and give us more chance to get kills. I just keep running back with those. These can spread out and then we can land next to them. Good, let's get some more MiGs to the back. That one's leaving. Let's try and strafe this 20 on the ground. Nice.
Cíl zničen. Čekám náš rozkaz. Rozumím. O jednoho bastarda méně.
Kind of crazy they actually hit that.
Jestli přežiju, tak chci zase vidět slovácký rok. Nažer se olova, parka.
Okay, that's fine. Let's just bring up more of those helicopters. And it looks like we need to replace more of his Ducati. Can't believe they still have more AMX-10s, it's crazy. We're getting through. Making out Milan there as well, that's nice. I will just land these again and we'll go for another attack there. I could have these maybe push over and kill that infantry, but I think I'm actually just going to move up further there. I'm just bring in some 122s. There's only 2 minutes left though, even with them capping this. Interesting little unit, the Evelyn A3. It's not in the multiplayer at all at the moment. Very nice. I don't really have much ammo when it comes to like gun running on these MiG-29s. We have 4 infrared missiles, which is nice. Let's get these ready to go. And we'll just do like a nice attack move over there. Or I might not even need to attack move. Oh, these didn't land. Whoops. Very nice. Really good actually, it was like perfect timing. Total victory, 169 kills, 20 losses. Beautiful. Yeah, those MiG-29s certainly put in the work. Brilliant. Okay, well, it's our turn. They did manage to push back in here. Did they reinforce? I don't think they did. I'm a little bit worried about this lot. Where are they going? Regardless, all of these are very low. The chasseurs are not having a fun time. The Gracia went down, and so did the chasseurs here. So I may be able to continue to sneak across here. I don't want to give myself a bit more ground. Now, if I go towards the aircraft, it doesn't make much of a difference. So if anyone wondering, like if I sort of push the front line over them, it doesn't make a difference. Right, counterattacks are going to be the name of the game. We will probably just wait, I think, for my T-55s to catch up, and then we can maybe come around behind and hit them in the rear. Something like that. Sure. Otherwise, all of these can start heading up here. I don't know how far he can go. Not quite far. Good, get all of those moving. We'll have even more reinforcements to blunt this attack. Well, if you were the French in this position, you'd be pretty desperate because your front line's like this direction. So you're like well behind enemy lines at this point. Yeah, obviously they can fall back into Austria or whatever, but yeah, that's still a really rough place to be in. Okay, yeah, let's figure out this. So these are all helicopters, right? So they're pretty easy for me to counter. I could even, in fact, use the AA unit to engage those. I feel like it might be a waste because the Kubs might end up getting killed, some of the Strauss might get killed, and then we kind of lose the defensive strength on these, which would stop air interceptions, but kind of what it's there for. Like the recons are no-no. These have plenty of igloos, so that would work. Also, since it's a new turn, I'm pretty sure, yeah, all of my aircraft are available again, so this could just be like a bit of a turkey shoot today, just wiping out loads of air units. I don't even have to use like crazy amounts of units here. What I might do, we will bring forwards this unit. Oh, that's only got... I want to try and find one that's got 8 action points. Like the Visitcati work well, because from here they have 8 action points, which means they can launch 2 attacks. So I need another unit, well not another unit necessarily, but a unit that can follow up on that. I think it is basically the only choice. And we could do 3 attacks from here. Like if the first attack I make is in this direction, they will be reinforced by VABs. I tell you what, we will move the Visitcati here. And since this is mostly VABs, and I don't really see much AA other than the 20s, I think we get the rocket helicopters involved. We make this attack. We do something like this. And then, I mean, let's just check the max here to see if they would actually come in. Give me a minor victory. So they might join. I'm not obviously going to commit all those assets. I'm just trying to work out if these guys come in. And we do it like that. And we bring in some air supports. I guess the MiGs are perfect here again. Because we can use the other set of MiGs for the Pumas. Okay, let's tactical battle. And then we go. It looks like they might have committed. They did. Okay, great. Yeah, I was hoping they committed both of the helicopter units because that's pretty awesome. Open map, pretty good for us actually because the helicopters will see the 20 mils sooner. Yeah, I'm feeling positive about this. Let's just go and put loads of Visitcati into the corner here with a leader.
Je mi potěšením, pane.
We'll put... I could maybe sneak them up to here, but... maybe I don't need a sneak. I could just run at them with helicopters, right? Get a good position in this tree line. Yeah, seems like a good idea. I could run just like a HGM down here. I'll bring a leader, well not a leader, a supply with that, just so it can continue to pop units. And I might do the same in the middle here. Just have like an ATGM that can slowly move up, maybe with some recon and a supply. Cool. That works. I do also have these, and these forward deploy. Probably worth having those in position. I don't know if I want to play for this, because I do want to make sure that I've got 3 fighters, so let's do that. We'll send some trucks with these, and I may want to put something over on the right hand side. Quite often they like to sneak on that side. Maybe just put a couple grenade launchers or something just to hold the line there with a recon unit. Alright, off we go. MiG-29's inbound. Time for another turkey shoot. Another it. MiG-29 can engage that. We'll go for the second one back here. Ooh, some of those have AA capability. That is not good. MiG-29 down. I think that's because they got Mistrals on those. It's the wrong one. I targeted the wrong one. I didn't appreciate they would have the Mistral Gazelles. Gonna make sure we focus them. Although that's gonna be whoop. Okay, just in time. Sneaky French. I don't mind if the Gaz die, so I'm just gonna kinda let them shoot those instead of the B3s. And the MiGs can have a fun time here. Also, I didn't give these orders, did I? Got too carried away with the aircraft. Right, I did lose one of my special forces there, which is a bit unfortunate. But more Gazelles getting shot down is good. Almost killed that one on the way out. Where is that going? Oh, it's probably because I double clicked when I was trying to organise these. Right, let's put these 4 that side. These 4 can kind of line up like this. We'll have the leader in between them all. Those can now leave. And these can land. Now they can attack. Good. That one didn't come forwards for some reason. It's okay, let's just get more MiGs in, because we're definitely going to be dealing with more helicopters. We also will want a supply dump somewhere. With these Gazelles, I don't really need to dive, so unless it's like a priority target, I'm just going to float nearby, and each MiG can take down like 4 units on their own. Good.
Připraven k přepravě.
Za třeba dostanem boroličku.
Rozumím!
That one dodging.
Poslouchám! Velení!
Getting away with that one.
Velitel.
Could do another heli drop actually into the back sector to kind of slow the clock down a bit, but I don't think it's going to matter because of how expensive these are for them to bring in.
Rozumím! Měním pozici!
Like every tick is going to be like their full income.
Pojďme, dávejte si pozor na ty skurvence.
We are also going to full cap that left one, so that's good.
Potřebuje někdo náboje.
Move up the BMP on the right, maybe.
Pozor na imperialisty!
Sokol připravený. Dnes to budem buď já, alebo on.
Just swing a missile into one of those gazelles. Get out of there.
Letím odtiaľto do piče. Rozumím. Tady tasmánský čert. Nepřítel spatřen. Padaj z neběs, hajzel.
Paně, ano, paně.
Jak si přejete?
Gonna get my L39 out. I should just get both of them out.
Střáp 2.
We have three. We had three. One of them got shot down previously, I think, actually.
Připraven k přepravě.
These all reload? I think they did.
Rozumím, Hotel 6. Letíme tam.
Dnes to budem buď já, alebo on.
These actually have a couple of R13s, which are okay for shooting down helicopters. I'm just a bit worried about taking them deep in the map because of the 20 mils. They're not fast enough to really dodge them.
Slyším jasně a zřetelně.
Dnes večer někoho dostane.
Je střáp 2. Vašim službám.
Tu Sokol, došla mi munícia. Letím odtiaľto do piče.
Rozumím. Přepínám.
I'll bring up the grenade launchers with those. I'm going to bring up a bunch of units here just to kind of push into this tree line.
Tady tasmánský čert. Nepřítel spatřen.
Sokol, zdrápy připraven.
Já ho zničím. Kurva, já jsem dobré.
Nice.
Sokol, zdrápy připraven.
Ide. Tu Sokol, počúvam velenie.
Imagine being a Gazelle pilot and being told that you have to move into airspace that is contested like this. You just wouldn't have reviewed, would you?
Ide.
Like, oh, we know that there's like multiple MiGs in the area that are hunting helicopters, but we're gonna send more.
Pilota. Opakujte.
Rozumím, velitel.
Vašim službám, Hotel 6.
Tady tasmánský čert. Nepřítel spatřen.
Sokol, zdrápy připraven. Tak. Pojďte si pro mě.
The Conkers might actually kill that for us, that'd be nice. There's a lot of like stuff there
Opakujte. Velení.
that I need to kill,
Točím na třetí hodině.
because otherwise they're gonna kill the Conkers.
Připraven. Všichni
Actually, I don't think the rest have weapons, now I think about it.
poslouchám. Velení.
Yeah, they don't have any guns on them.
Sokol, připraven. Utočím na parchanta na třetí hodině. Rozumím, Hotel 6. Letíme tam. Potřebujete svést? Přestaňte střílet! Ten už je mrtvej! Bez hlasu bych tohle neodřídil. Už abychom to měli za sebou.
Let's get them on the move.
Ano, paně. Kurva, kopilot je mrtvej. Útočím!
Ano, pane.
Cheeky sniper there.
Dostal jsem ty čuráky. Letíme. Tady Sokol. Poslouchám,
It
velení.
looks like they're bringing in more ground forces now. I might kill most of the helicopters.
Připraveni. Nějaké novinky?
Oh, there's a couple more there.
Padaj zjeběs, hajzel.
Už abychom to měli zase na první hodině, nepřátelský voják 500 metrů.
Za teba dostanem borovičku. Počúvam, velitel.
Dobrá práce, kluci.
Na dnešné poklonení vám nič jde, pán.
Jestli přežiju, tak chci zase víc. Zabiju je všecky.
Zkouška spojení. Hotel 6.
Okay, I need that supply in the middle now. Needs a landing. Soak up a bunch of rockets from the supply.
Letím tam.
Good. And we can bring in even more of those.
Na první hodině nepřátelský voják.
Dneska to budu buď já, nebo on. Upravuji kurz. Sokol, zdrát je připraven. Kurva, dostal jsem zásah. Sokol, rozumím, velení.
Už abychom to měli za sebou.
Držte pozici.
Bring these grenade launchers forward so they can sit on the edge of the tree line, and then we'll run up with the Zakari into that sector.
Kurva, spatřil se nepřítele. Rozumím, hotel 6. Zavolal jsem ti někoho. Vypadněte, hned. Připravený, paně. Připravte se na útok. Vašim službám, hotel 6.
I think that's the leader just like running away.
Kurva, spatřil se nepřítele. Nastavte zde. Připraven, připraven. Kurva! Letíme tam.
The Tarask there.
Opakujte! Velení! Cíl na 12. Upravujem kurz. Kurva! Dneska to budu já, nebo on? Dnes večer někoho dostanu. Rozumím. Zavolal si tu někdo odnos? Motor běží, čekáme na vážnost, konečně někdo ví, kam máme letět. Připraven, připraven.
Okay, good.
Vašim službám, hotel 6.
MiG-29 still going to work. Rockets are hitting the mark. That's what we like to see.
Zavolal si tu někdo odvoz? Kurva, spatřil se nepřítele. Rozumím, hotel 6.
Tady stráč 2, poslouchám. Máme rozkazy, chlapi.
Motor běží, čekáme na váš rozkaz.
I need more supply. Don't really have much supply left, to be honest, but we've only got to kill 28 more.
Sokol s pazurmi připravený. Jedu plnou rychlostí. Čekám náš rozkaz.
Move up with these a little bit.
Zase vidět slovácký rok.
Sokol s pazurmi připravený. Tady tasmánský čert. Nepřítel spatřen. Tu Sokol, počúvam velení. Rozumím.
These helicopters are really having a bad time. Just so many targets.
Zpátky k vašim službám. Ide! Tady tasmánský čert. Nepřítel spatřen. Padaj z neběs. Hajze.
Go and get the other one again. If you're ever wondering how I zoom in on units like this in game, it's basically just scroll wheel. If you just put your scroll wheel over it and then zoom in like this, you can follow the target. It's nice. So in this case, we're just going to follow this around. I might just hit it with a infrared, or sorry, with a straight infrared, just moving around of infrared missiles.
Letím tam.
Děje se něco o velení.
Dodělá policie! Slyším jasně a zřetelně.
That's good kills.
Já ho zničím.
And we hit these VABs. They might be stacked up. Definitely more than one there, I think.
Jsem na cestě velení.
Surprisingly low damage.
Starnoši, musím letět pryč.
Right, all of those are out of ammo. There's 2 that did not get any ammo. The rest can run forwards and find kills.
Opakujte, velení.
Jdeme na to. Pojďme.
Tasmánský čert hotelu 6. Poslouchám. Hotel připraven.
Big helicopter on the side there.
Dnes to bude buď já, alebo on.
And there it is. 180 kills, 9 losses. That is solid KD. We only lost really like the MiG-29 that got caught out by the Mistral and the helicopter there. That was like a Gazelle with Mistrals on it. Gazelle Celtic. Alright, well, big damage. That's what we like. We want to do the same again, really, as much as we can on these units. So probably just going to be another attack with the leader here. Oh, sorry, with the Vizicati. These guys, I mean, they're cannons, Gazelle Hots. I feel like there's a world where I actually don't need any aircraft for this. We just kind of walk forwards a line of Iglas. I'm a little bit worried. Maybe we could bring in a unit that has some Yashturka, since we didn't actually get around to using them before. These are just running these quad VZ. Not much AA in the territorial units or militia units. Like if I know that I'm going to use it in like a secondary attack and I can move it over here, it'd be worth it. But it doesn't seem like it at the moment. Does this have any AA? It has the Strellas. Otherwise, the rest of the stuff's sitting ducks. Yeah, looks like I'll just rely on the Iglas. How are we looking for supply? Supply would be fine, I think. Yeah, that would just be like a simple one-on-one. So we'll do that next time. But unfortunately, guys, it has been my time. Yeah, next time around, what we'll do is we'll obviously continue our counterattacks. Try and take back this point from them at Nepomuk because we don't want them to reinforce here. And shoot down as many helicopters as possible so they're not flanking us. Alright, yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.